Well, hello, folks, and welcome once again to Mellow Mondays. Is this the last Mellow Monday of the year? No, I don't think so. But it is the last one before Christmas, and so, yeah, plans are a little bit in flux at the moment. Not really sure what we're doing for tomorrow. Mostly just tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing. But yeah, I'll probably take a break after a couple days, maybe, I don't know. But at any rate, for today, we're going to do as much ET as I feel like. So that might be the full 2 hours. It might not be. If it isn't, we'll hop into something else and just, have some fun. But, yeah, let's just jump back into, I didn't change any of this stuff, so E.T. Escape from Planet Earth, Game Boy Color. And we'll get this. Okay. Controller working? Oh, we're paused, that's why. There we go. Okay, how's the sound? Sounds, well, probably a bit low, but so after last week, I forgot to save my game, so I had to replay a handful of the puzzles just to get back to where we were. And in the process, I did kind of figure out how to solve this one. It's actually, as some of you probably already figured, it was really just a case of me severely overthinking it. So the trouble we had was trying to figure out how to get past this guard. Just go around him. Yep. That's all you gotta do. You gotta stay out of his line of sight. As long as you do that, just go around him. That was what, 20 minutes last week? Trying to outsmart the damn guy? Try jump power. Okay, so there's not much we can do here. Oh, that opened a door somewhere, I guess. Oh, that one. Okay. That also opened a door somewhere. Maybe this one? I also push that button. Don't want to accidentally close the doors. So I get that they want us to try the jump power. I'm just curious as to where they want us to try the jump power. How about... And we're we're stuck. Oop. So that's a one-way path. I use the jump power there. I'm an idiot. Lock up the spider. Oh, what did he do? Seems a little excessive. Guarding the exit. I guess they mean that guy? E2 will need 3 glass bottles and 19 bottle caps to trade for the scanner. Okay. Okay, those things are glass bottles. Alright, well... I really can't tell if that guy saw me or not. He's kind of going the way he would have anyway. Oh, he saw me that time. One of each power. Well, that's an accurate description. So I need to sleepy time Mr. Soldier here first. Oh, he saw me. Not too bad. And since I went to the trouble of opening the door, I assume I'm going to need the freeze power somewhere else. There we go. Dangerous pears. Oh, those dangerous pears. I was slinking around. And also they're stuck now. I didn't have to do this, but it amused me. Okay, so we came in from that direction. Treehouse is down here. Freeze, then jump. I froze, now what? I'm just trying to get a lay of the land here a little bit. So if I freeze this square, it doesn't really do anything for me. Doesn't really do much to jump down there. Nothing up here. Okay, the bottle cap's on the other side of the door. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down there, okay. Well, that was all pointless. Jump over a cactus. Wonder if the playtesters were getting stumped. They do seem to be getting a whole lot more specific with these stage titles. Well, again, jumping over the cactus doesn't seem entirely effective. I came from down here, and I came up here. Rocks in the way of the factory. Got the bottle. Oh, is it a... Oh no! The rock's in the... well, it's not in the way anymore. What'd the other button do? Oh, there's a door right here, okay. Tricky. Didn't they already use that? I could have sworn I already made a rock-a-rhyme joke. And that's right. More to the point, what's the tricky part? I mean, aside from not being able to see the spider while having to slide around. Excuse me. What? Okay, so I have to be able to get that bottom rock. Okay. The spider seems like an unnecessary part of the equation here. I don't know if you had $1 for every time I said that. But I do think it applies. Especially since I can't turn around in mid-slide. push the rock up like that. Well, that doesn't appear to make any sort of difference. And again, the only tricky part here is getting around the friggin' spider. Because I can't see him until it's already too late. Block the ice. So that's all good, except for the part where I didn't get the bottle cap. Good job, E.T. Nailed it. This actually kind of works out. This has not looped around yet. Guards, turn left. Maybe where you're from. A little bit of slowdown going there. So that guard doesn't seem to be turning left. Oh, I think he saw me is the thing. If I move that rock... Power on the ice. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba. Power on the ice. Brought to you by Molson Canadian. Okay, I stepped on some buttons. Don't know what they did. We have a sleep power. It was notably not on the ice. Excuse me. Let's go to the, how many observatories are there in this desert? Find the jump power. Once again, they're just telling you the answer. Also, Elliot already has the jump power. Oh, he might have seen me. I think he did, but he changed his mind. Needs good timing. It's the key to comedy, folks. And by good timing, they mean already know what's going on. No, I'm not sure what kind of timing you're talking about. This doesn't seem like that much of a factor here. See, the problem is that I need to know the position of the scorpion that I can't see. So I'm just gonna hop over here and see, like, okay, are these two lined up? No, of course not. That would make too much sense. Okay, he went across once. He went across twice. He went across 3 times. 4 times. 4 times is no good. Okay. Went across once. across twice. He went across 3 times. He went across 4 times. He went across 5 times. He went across once. He went across twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. Once. Twice. 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. 7 times. Oop. Twice. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. I gotta say, the stage design is suddenly getting real sloppy. You know, if they were just getting harder in general, I would keep my mouth shut. Because that could, guarding the cap. Guarding the cap? Okay, so there's a cap somewhere. Yeah, if this were simply a case of games getting more difficult. Oh, did... Okay, so at what point did he see me? What? Didn't I have a jump power? Why don't I have a jump power anymore? Did I forget to pick it up? Where was it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So... that button opens both doors. Why does it open both doors? And closes both. What does this button do? I should have enough stuff now. You found the glass bottles. I will give you my scanner for them. Yeah, you know, the scanner that... Go to the swamp? E.T. will need to find a circuit board to finish the phone. He will need to collect 3 frogs and 20 bottle caps to trade for it. At least frogs are a thing from the movie. If you give them absolutely nothing else... There were frogs in the movie. The movie had frogs. Agents unleashed. With fishing nets. Okay, so now E.T. needs to use his invisible power. Which means we should probably get Elliot into position. Well, actually, Elliot can just leave now. As soon as E.T. gets out of the way. Oh no, it's agents gone wild! Okay, how long does this last? A decent amount of time. Agents are tough. Okay, so the idea here is that we have to use the invisible power because otherwise he sees me and just chases. And we're screwed because okay, so the RR planks don't stop us in any way. What if he sees me now? Okay, they're just dumb. But yeah, so it seems like there's no line of sight with these guys. It just, as soon as you start the stage, they know where you are and are ready to move. And we have teleporters. I'm guessing they're one way, but I'll have to check. Yeah, they're one way, so I want the one with the... what I really hope is supposed to be a plus sign. Oop. Try invisibility. I wonder if that'll work. Well, the invisibility's down there. Exit's up that way, okay. And the puppers are stuck. Stuck Puppers is the name of my indie band. Hide from bats. Well, now, how am I gonna do that? By hide from bats, we mean that one. Hide from agents. Okay, so these guys went very quickly from fishing nets to big friggin' guns. Little concerned. Also, he was... wish the invisibility had like a little sound effect that went with it. Just a little bloop. Invisibility helps. Okay, now you've gone and created an enemy that can only be dealt with in one way, which means all of these stages are going to require some variation on use invisibility. Okay, moving the rock and alerting the bears just kind of made everything worse. So I think I'm just gonna go around them. Yeah, the stage design is starting to get real sloppy. Teleport puzzle. Oh, everybody loves those. It's a teleporter maze! Aren't you excited? And by maze, I mean teleporter straight line. Yeah, they clearly just needed to get this game done by this point. Agents are not nice. Well, I'm stuck. And controller's not working. There we go. Controller's still not responding. Oh, nope. Okay, yeah, there. Alright. Okay, there's an invisibility power on the other side of the door. And opening the door requires crossing one of those cracks in the ground. Or am I supposed to, like, let the bear do it for me? Yeah, okay. So you have once again block with the door. I've once again created a problem that only has one solution. That solution being find the invisibility. Put them to sleep. Well, I guess that'll also work. Too many teleporters. Well, don't tell me. I didn't make the stage. That's a problem of your own design. Okay, so guess we gotta step on teleporters till we figure out how to get to back at the beginning. I guess I was supposed to put that other bird to sleep. It's all fine and good if you've got the foreknowledge. These kids always hoarding their circuit boards. Bunch of nerds. Frozen Bridge. Okay. Let's have a look here. There's a teleporter at the end. Stop both agents. Okay, that's one agent stopped. We're gonna have to find the other agent before we can stop him. Here's the frog. There's the other agent. Stopped. Guarding the goods. Okay, where's the exit? is. Teleport into terror. Oof. Wait, okay, seriously? Oh, okay, I'm there. Oh, I can sort of go... Well, let's sort of peek around a little bit here. Okay, so that's what teleports me into terror. Terror! I guess this is designed so that I have to use the jump. Did I need to push that button? I guess I did. Oh wait, you saw me? Alright. Okay. Go push the button first. Wait, did he step on the button? Oh, you... Okay, now we're gonna teleport into the terror. Teleport away. Teleport near. Teleport far. So we can jump. Do we want to jump? We can jump here. Oops, look out. Game, now you're just admitting it. Wait, when did he see... Okay, he might have seen me when I was... Hey, Edward! We're playing E.T. Wait, really? Okay. So I could theoretically use the jump to get around him. But he's still gonna block the exit if I do that. Is the oops in the title that I'm not supposed to move the rock? Oh, and I'm gonna need the jump to go around. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, and then we take that, put that there. Okay, and yeah, now he can't get me. Lead him out. Oh, he saw me. Okay, so I can push the boulder. That blocks my path. If I push it down, slightly less so. If I push it over, and then I can jump over it when I get there. And I guess I just lead these guys in a big circle, maybe? Yeah, so if I let this guy see me, and he's gonna follow me. Well, that was all good, but, let's see. Do this. Nah, that kind of puts us in trouble here. Let's just see what else there is to see here. Because there's a sleep power down here. Okay, he sees me. He's asleep. I think maybe they put a rock there because they didn't realize that collecting 2 power-ups cancels the other one. Seems a bit like an odd thing to not catch, but I'm not a game developer. Oh, I need to go around in the other way. Oh, that was stupid. I screwed that up. Okay. Alright, now this guy's gonna give chase. Incompetently, but so it goes. Oh, well, and he just got caught. You can do it. Be a bit of a bad game if you couldn't. So they just know where you are the moment you stop being invisible. Okay. Well, would you look at that? I could do it. Agents waiting. Okay, so there's 2 ice powers. Okay, it sure seems like the only path is to get those. I guess you just have to hit the invisibility the instant you grab it? Nope, nope, look. Now he blocks the path. What if I go here? No? No, he doesn't chase me if I go here? Okay. Oop. Agent chase. Oh, I can jump on that. Okay. It looked like a fence. Oh! You jerk, you went and stepped on the button. Oh wait, so he steps on... Okay. There, I got him to step on the button. Now I jump over here. And he's already waiting for ET. That's always a good sign. There we go. Again, I think moving the rock is to get the dogs out of the way, but the dogs are not a particular... Ooh. So does the guard already see me? No, so let's just do that. So he's stuck there. And again, for the number of times that they make you kind of schmoove around these enemies, it just seems weirdly redundant when they sort of give you a method of blocking them. So what do we got? We have 30 bottle caps and 4 frogs. How many did we need? Thank you for finding all my frogs for me. Here is the circuit board. And then E.T. goes on to build a surprisingly sophisticated communicator out of some, spare parts traded with children. Thank you, Elliot. You will always be my friend. The end. You are my hero. You collected many of the extra items. Try putting in this password that will replace most of the enemies with new ones. No! Sapphire. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming they were on a deadline with this, because those last few stages were pretty sloppy in comparison to the early ones. But overall, this was a good game. I mean, I guess it's kind of damning with faint praise to call it the best E.T. game. But, I mean, it is miles ahead of any of the other E.T. games I played. Oh yeah, that was Escape from Planet Earth. All told, not bad. It's a pretty good game. But we're gonna poof the game window for just a moment, because I'm gonna kind of browse around. I haven't quite decided what else to play. There's some options here and there. I always jump back into some stuff we've played before. Or, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. This is just gonna take a moment, though. maybe a little bit of setup. Where's... Oh, right, this one's a little fussier about... Oh, and it's also muted at the moment, so we're gonna have to... Settings... Audio... Turn off mute. Because... Is that cutting off the edges? It doesn't look like it is. So we're going to need to turn this up a bit. Unfortunately, we're going to need to turn this up a bit. Because we finally got Somari working. And we died to the first enemy. Oh. Can I not pause or... Oh, right. Okay. Apparently that's paused. Of course they have a category for Somari. Yes, Award, this is a Taiwanese bootleg of Sonic the Hedgehog with Mario in it. Okay, we found a ring. That's good. You don't want to fall in this particular hole because you won't be able to get out and you also won't be able to die, and so you have to reset the game. Is theoretically you could wait 10 minutes. Well, I changed the... I should just change the thing. Oh. Somari time. There. Probably should have done that the first time. Oop. So I couldn't get this game running on the other emulator that I was using. So I wanted to stream this for a while. But it runs in RetroArch, so Now we're all set. You need to get your hands on at least one ring as fast as possible because enemies will shoot at you from off screen. When you roll, you can't always come out of the roll, so you gotta be mindful of where you do that. We're dead. And normally you would use the momentum from this spring to... Oh, wait, no. Okay, so you just have to kind of jump on it twice, maybe. And that guy respawns in the same spot and once again shoots at you the moment he's on screen. Now we have to avoid collecting that ring, otherwise we won't be able to die. Ooh, what? No, okay, no, we're fine for now. Get one of these rings, Nope, we have no ring. So I'm just gonna have to inch forward a little here, hope we don't... There are projectiles everywhere. Okay, we want to avoid that pit, so jump straight down. Okay. Okay, and the boss is a bit tricky. Not just because that wrecking ball is flickering to the point where I don't even know if you can see it. You have to kind of approach this a little differently than in actual Sonic. Okay. Did I accidentally pause the game? Did I break it? I think it crashed. Well, might as well show this off. So you fall in here, and you can't get out, and you can't avoid recollecting those rings, or at least one of them. See, as soon as it just bounces right back into you. Oh, wait, nope, that seems to have worked. Nope, I came back. Oh, no, came back again. Oh, got it again. We stand right in the middle, maybe. There it goes, okay. So I guess it is possible to... Wait, what's happening? Why are... What's... Okay. Oh. Okay, there's going to be a projectile right there. Looks like a lot of these enemies are about as inconveniently placed as possible. Do you agree, Somari? Yeah, see? He thinks so too. At least in Act 2, you can get some rings before any of the enemies show up. That helps. That's too dangerous. Let's do a regular jump down here. I wonder if the safe place to stay on the low path. That's sort of the opposite of regular Sonic, where you're always a little bit safe for taking the high path, but then you're always at risk of falling off the high path and what have you. Oh, we got a special zone. It's the special zone from the Master System game. Oh, 100 rings should have given us an extra life. Normally you would find a box with a continue in there somewhere. And 150 rings should be good for at least one up. Should have jumped off the edge instead of walking off the edge. Okay, so I just can't hurt him. Sometimes I wonder if the people who make these games ever go on to like Twitch or YouTube and watch people play them. Like, and if they did, I mean, would like all the complaining actually get to them, or would they just take it in stride? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you ask me to develop a version of Sonic the Hedgehog that would run on the NES, I don't know that I would do better than this. Okay, don't push too many buttons while you're on the stage clear screen. Somari teaches patience. Oh, this stage starts with rings. That's great. Now this is as far as I got. Unless you count other versions of this game that start on later stage. Oh, are those just not going to disappear? I think I screwed myself. Okay, there's a spike there. Okay, those platforms are semi-solid. Oop. No. Broke even. Okay, I gotta keep moving here because these platforms might set on fire. Well, at least once you get underground and you don't have those bees shooting at you all the time, the game does get a little more manageable. Sort of. Wait, you can get hurt while charging your spin dash? And there are no continues. Well, that's fine. I'll have to sort of work out a route through this game and then play it again sometime. But that's going to be me for this evening. So, I will be back tomorrow night to do probably something music related. I haven't quite decided what just yet. I will not be back on Wednesday or Thursday, and maybe Saturday with music production, but also maybe not. So in the meantime, I do hope you all have a lovely holiday. Thanks for coming by. Thank you, A-Word, for the raid. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for hanging out. And as always, I do hope to see you next time. So bye for now.